You threw out your salt shaker years ago. You eat salads, you buy whole wheat bread, and you drink vegetable soup. So why is your blood pressure still creeping up? Welcome to Maxinutrifacts. As a biochemist, I look at food a little differently. I don't just look at standard meal plans. I look at molecular pathways and cellular reactions. And the truth is, the food industry has engineered a silent killer right into the health food aisle. Today, we are exposing 3 widely consumed, supposedly healthy foods that are secretly packed with extreme levels of hidden sodium. But first, we need to understand the biochemistry of exactly what sodium does to your blood vessels. When you consume excess sodium, it rapidly enters your bloodstream. Because of the biological principle called osmosis, water always follows sodium. Your body is forced to pull water from your surrounding cells directly into your blood vessels to dilute that sodium. This massive influx of water drastically increases the physical volume of your blood. Imagine turning a garden hose on full blast while squeezing the nozzle. That intense pressure against a fragile inner lining of your blood vessels, called endothelium, is high blood pressure. Over time, this pressure causes microscopic tears in the blood vessels, leading to plaque buildup, strokes, and heart attacks. Now that you understand the mechanism, let's expose the 3 healthy foods triggering this exact reaction. The number 1 trap people fall into when trying to eat healthy is canned vegetable soup or store-bought bone broths. You might look at a can of minestrone and see tomatoes, beans, and spinach. All great things. But to preserve that soup on a shelf for 3 years, and to make vegetables floating in water actually taste good, manufacturers pump it full of sodium chloride and sodium benzoate. A single serving of a healthy canned soup can contain upwards of 900 to 1,200 milligrams of sodium. That is over half of your daily recommended limit in just one small bowl. When you consume this much liquid sodium in one sitting, your kidneys go into a state of panic. Your kidneys are the master filters of your blood, relying on a very delicate balance of sodium and potassium to pull fluid out of your system and into your bladder. When you flood the system with the sodium from that canned soup, it completely disrupts the gradient. The kidneys literally cannot filter the water out fast enough, causing acute fluid retention and an immediate spike in your blood pressure within hours of eating it. Trap number 2, commercial salad dressings. You make a massive bowl of dark leafy greens, cucumbers, and bell peppers. This is a biochemical goldmine of antioxidants. But then, you pour 2 tablespoons of store-bought vinaigrette or low-fat dressing over the top. When food manufacturers remove fat from a dressing to label it as healthy, they have to replace that missing mouthfeel and flavor with something else. That something else is almost always a combination of refined sugar and massive amounts of sodium. Just 2 innocent-looking tablespoons of certain light dressings can pack 300 to 500 milligrams of sodium. But here's the real biochemical danger. Excess dietary sodium directly damages the endothelial glycocalyx. This is a microscopic, hair-like protective layer that coats the inside of your arteries. When this glycocalyx is degraded by high sodium concentrations, your blood vessels lose their ability to produce nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is a crucial signaling molecule that tells your blood vessels to relax and dilate. Without it, your blood vessels remain stiff and constricted, forcing your heart to pump harder and driving your blood pressure straight up. You are taking a healing bowl of vegetables and turning it into a vascular constrictor. Trap number 3 is the most shocking: whole wheat and multigrain bakery breads. We have been told to switch from white bread to whole wheat for the fiber. And while the fiber is great, commercial bread is one of the top contributors of hidden sodium in the modern diet. Why? Because sodium plays a critical chemical role in commercial baking. It controls the fermentation rate of the yeast, and it drastically strengthens the gluten network. So the bread can survive commercial slicing and packaging without crumbling. Just 2 slices of heart-healthy whole wheat bread can contain 300 to 400 milligrams of sodium. If you make a sandwich with deli turkey, which is also injected with sodium for preservation, you are easily crossing 1,000 milligrams in a single lunch. At the cellular level, this constant, slow drip of sodium from your daily bread fundamentally disrupts your cell's sodium-potassium pump. This is an enzyme known as Na+/K+, ADPase, which sits on the membrane of every cell in your body. It actively pumps sodium out of the cell and pulls potassium in. When your diet is secretly overloaded with sodium from bread, this pump is overworked and begins to fail. Sodium accumulates inside the smooth muscle cells of your arteries, causing them to physically contract and stiffen. So, how do we fix this? You don't need to eat bland, tasteless food. You need to shift your biochemical balance. The absolute best way to combat sodium toxicity is not just reducing these 3 foods, but drastically increasing your dietary potassium. Potassium is sodium's biochemical antagonist. When you eat high-potassium foods like avocados, sweet potatoes, and spinach, it reactivates that sodium-potassium pump, forcing your kidneys to excrete the excess sodium through your urine while simultaneously signaling your blood vessels to relax. True health isn't about counting calories or following fad diets. It is about understanding your cellular pathways and engineering your nutrition to support them. If you're struggling with systemic inflammation, hormonal imbalances, or metabolic issues, you need a structured, science-backed approach. Click the link in the description to grab my ebook, The PCOS and Fertility Blueprint, a Biochemist 14-day guide. It is packed with the exact nutritional strategies you need to reset your pathways using real, local foods. Please subscribe, and share this masterclass with someone who is secretly struggling with their blood pressure. Stay healthy, stay informed.